Hey YouTube, this is Rescue Music Park Fan 62. It is Monday, April the 3rd. Here is the results for NXT Stand and Deliver. Um, and I will give you my opinion on all of them. Now, some of these I could not see due to I was doing something at the time, but I will tell you what I've heard. In the pre-show, Chase U defeated Chisholm, or I hope I said their name right. I do feel like that was the office choice in this situation, especially with how Chase U is. Um, Now, the first title change of the night was Indy Hartwell defeating Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan, Zoe Stark, Lynn Valderia, I hope I said her name right, and Tiffany Stratton. Now, I do feel like Indy was a good choice for this situation. Now, I don't know um, because she's one of the few that's been in NXT a while who's not held the NXT title. Now, I feel bad for Roxanne in this situation because this was her first match back after collapsing a couple of weeks back. Um, Now, obviously, I knew people like Gigi Dolan and Zoe Stark would not win because of them rumored to be going up. With them losing on Saturday, I felt like that probably was them NXT being like, yeah, you're going up. With Roxanne, it's possibility um, she's going up, but we will have to wait and see. The next match is Gallus defeating the Creed brothers, Tony Stark, and Stacks. Um, I do agree with that decision because they just Gallus won those titles at Vengeance Day in February. Um, Now, what does that mean for the Creed brothers, Tony D'Angelo, and Stacks? Um, it's possible that means either one of two things will happen. One, uh, they may be going up soon, or just them needing more work. Now, the next one, from what I understood, was a great match as well, and that is Wesley um, defending his North American title versus Dragon Lee, JD McDowell, Ila Dragunov, and Axiom. Now, from what I understand, this was a great match as well. Now, I agree with Wesley keeping the title just because he has been a good champion as of now. I do see that going into their next PLE in about little over 6, 7 weeks from now, May 28th. Now, Johnny Gargano defeating Grayson Waller in an unsanctioned match. Now, I agree with Johnny winning because with the stuff Grayson has put Johnny through over the last couple of weeks, going to his house, beating the crap out of him in Johnny's front yard, uh, and so much more. Plus, this was a way for Johnny Gargano to get back at him for what he did 15 months prior, now 16 months prior uh, on NXT in 2022. Or 2021, I'm sorry. So next is Alba Fry and Isla Dawn defeating Kiana James and Fallon Henley. Now, this one I found interesting because they were still having what's going on with Kiana James mixing in this situation. So Kiana and Fallon weren't on the same page as they were at Vengeance Day. Now, I do like with Alba Fry and Isla Dawn. First of all, Isla Dawn's theme that really fits her, but also just how they kept going at it with Kiana and Fallon as far as you know seeing what happens. Now, and lastly, you have Carmelo Hayes defeating Braun Breaker. Now, this one sort of makes sense as well because there was rumors of Braun Breaker going up, so that would make sense. Um, I do like with Carmelo Hayes his entrance with this with the LA Lakers and stuff like that. So I do see Carmelo Hayes keeping it for a while. I see through at least probably SummerSlam or so, and then we will go from there. Um, so that is my, so that is the card and my thoughts on each.